on this fateful day, coincidentally happens to be one of those days that I visited the construction site. There was a strike, there was a big issue, they've not been paid for a couple of weeks. You know, they locked the gates. Unfortunately for me and my team, who were also in the premises, and they transferred that aggression on us. That the reason why they've not paid our salary in 2014 is because of terms. And you really need to see how they were weeks out of. In fact, they had to like get us over the fence. So that really was an experience for us. That terms is actually perceived as a witch-hunting platform, and that wasn't the objective. For us, terms is actually getting everybody to play by the rules, employers and employees, for one common goal: productivity, high return on investment. So we really need to now work with the workers, let them understand that what terms represent is actually your interest. If you are putting this X number of hours, you're working and doing what is expected of you, you deserve to be paid, compensated, appreciated, like the employers. So in 2015, in our little way, in our resource center, we said, you know what, people on our platform would have, reach out to all our HR managers that we want to organize this and we want to celebrate them. So the first 3 emerged. The first person on all expense paid trip to Obodokatu Ranch. It was a wonderful experience in 2015, and we had some other gift item. Then we now said in 2016, this productivity advocacy should go beyond the walls of our resource center. We said we're going to have a summit. We'll be responsible for the cost. Every cost associated with it. We reached out to people, Dr. Chris Ogbeche, of LBS. When I had the first meeting with him, I said, "Sir, you're going to be the keynote speaker of this event." I know how long it took us to convince him to come for that summit. And thankfully, our summit, and again, that was the first time I met Mrs. Obijeze. We went for a meeting at CIPN. She was the vice president then, vice chairman there of the Lagos chapter. This is what we want to do. We need your support. And with their support, the productivity summit started. We had the one in 2016, 2017, and 2018 it even got bigger. And 2019 we said, the productivity drive is not about terms customers alone. The productivity drive is about Nigeria. In 2007, typical of Nigeria, we came together, had Vision 2020. We want to make Nigeria one of the first 20 economies by 2020. We want to grow our GDP to 800 billion. Next year is 2020. And we are not even up to 600 billion yet. And we are not likely going to be one of the first 20 economies in 2020. And the reason why that has not been achieved, and it's not likely going to be achieved by 2020, is because, in fact, the most important stakeholder on that table was missing when they had that conversation. The employees, Nigerian workers, about the people. That's a simple, I really don't want, they might come up with all manner of theories. I was at the platform yesterday. We keep forgetting about the people, the workers that will drive this vision. Everybody should go home with that clear understanding of the expectation. We keep missing that. So we said 2019, we'll try it out and see how it will work. Nigerian Employee of the Year. Over 1,200 organizations participated. We came up with these simple metrics. Every organization obviously have their metrics of selecting their Employee of the Year. Yes, we were passionate about time management, for some organization, like we had that conversation, it's not even about when you get to time. But the question is, who is that productive employee in your organization, the most celebrated and appreciated? Because we are trying to have this change agent, productivity agent. It shouldn't be about Wizkid and Big Brother Nigeria that will be celebrating. You know, I mean, they make stars out of them for doing nothing. They just lock people in one house. I hate that program with passion. In my house, if you tune into the TV, I'll break it. My wife knows it. Because it doesn't make sense to me. And you have people working hard every day, not celebrated, not appreciated. And they will do mass competition. Marks, after spending money, they will give them 100,000 naira. And someone will be locked up somewhere, get millions of naira. That doesn't make any sense to us. So, we're changing that. Over 1,200 participated. We made a competition out of it. You really need to see the voting. Voting, we dance shaku shaku, didn't we? We dance shaku shaku canvassing for votes. Next year, we intend to even make it a lot bigger.
Yes.
Our target is 5,000 organizations. The 36 states of the Federation, the federal government, the 777 local governments will be part of this next year. That's our intention, and we're going to make it happen. And guess what? The Times Productivity Summit and awards is going to be on Workers' Day. Yeah. Workers' Day is not going to be about agitation again. Pay us 30,000 naira, fight government, go and march at Malausa or march at what was the name of the one in Abuja? Okay, Eagle Square. We have to celebrate ourselves. We're looking at 5,000 organizations that will be part of it. It's really going to be very competitive. We're reaching out to the HR managers, their supervisors will be part of it, their co-workers will be part of it. This is the extent we intend to go. And thankfully, we have supporters that we've engaged, ready to support us all the way to make this happen. We're looking at the Summit Awards that would that can take a capacity of about 1,500. It's either going to be Abbas Point or Museum Center, Shell Hall. That's what we intend to do. Again, our thought leaders will be there. Our HR, CIPN, very supportive, will be part of it. We'll have the workshop section, session. We'll have the awards. Next year, I'm saying this year, I don't know how it will happen. I don't know if it's going to come from Innocent. I don't know if it's going to come from Coast Charis. The first prize next year, Auntie, the first prize. Amen. Remember when I told you that I was going to going on all expenses to Dubai in 2016? You said that where would it come from?
Definitely it's possible.
The first prize would be a car. Where it will come from, we don't know. If it's Coast Charis, I don't know. If it's Innocent, I don't know. If it's Innocent, I don't know. The people going to Dubai, people going to Dubai would have about 20 of us going to Dubai on all expense paid trip. We also going to have cash prize. These are, again, like I forgot to mention this. We would have a live broadcast from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, or depending on how long we intend to have it for. Right? We have the pioneers now. It's also not impossible that the nominees this year would also make it on the second edition. Of course. I like to reference Mrs. Aino, because sincerely, when the selection through the selection process, and we looked at the different people that participated. We had people from Abuja Park. We have someone part of the Federal Civil Service in Abuja, and you need to see the remark that came from your medical director, how diligent you are, your passion for what you do. These are some of the kind of effort going from Nigerian workers that should be appreciated. It shouldn't be about pensioners that are not paid, and someone would now take the little that they have saved for them and will tell us it was swallowed by a snake or something. This should not, this should not be what we hear about Nigerian workers, okay? And thankfully we have companies like Megalectrics supportive of what we're doing. And I'm sure we're still going to have more organizations that will come on board, to do this with us. Our roadshow continues. From here, after taking your tour, TVC, our media partner, my Oga here, who has also been a supporter producer, Mr. Yinka Jijedidu, from the World Go, all our, so all this roadshow, we're still putting it together as the making of Nigerian making of NEYA. Up to writing scripts. We have someone like him that's really been very committed to what we are doing. Roadshow continues. We are going to TVC, the management of TVC also hosting us. Mr. Ronan and Mr. Andrew, very also passionate and supportive of what we're doing. On Friday, Silverbird, they have the VIP ticket for all the winners. They will also be taking care of lunch and some other things. We have cash prizes from different supporters, 10,000 naira shopping voucher at Just Right Supermarket, palm oil. We have a chairperson also supporting them with token and will be responsible for the outstation allowance to buy. More people are coming on board. In fact, one of the reasons why I was waiting for where's Auntie Amira again? Because seriously, I've been looking around and for some weird reasons, and I've noticed that there's this program that is happening on Friday, classic concerts. Yeah. Classic concerts. Yeah. The ambassadors have to be at the classic concerts. Okay. How you want to sort that now, I don't know.
I like Simi's pose. You see,
you understand? The ambassadors.
How do I get the people to?
The ambassadors. Classic concerts.
How many are they?
We have 20 of us. Bros, Boys to Men now. What's the name of the artists that are coming again? Please tell me. Maya. Next.
Jones.
Oh my goodness. Please, part of what apart from attending, at least it's important for us to take pictures with these international stars. Oh yes. Bros now.
Yes.
One guy called Sadiq now from nowhere.
Cyprus. Cyprus.
Sadiq came from nowhere. And my radio is now permanently on Lagos Talk. And we will see each other on the other side. Every morning mention. I have to meet that Sadiq today.
We'll finish the show. We're going to take pictures of him.
Is he around? Is Sadiq still around?
Sadiq, he's finished his show. His
picture
is around. Emmanuel has gone to look for money, so he has abandoned him.
If you had told me, he would have waited.
There would always be another time.
Is Sadiq around?
We want to take a picture with him. Please.
So
his fans are here.
Thank you. We appreciate you. On behalf of my team, on behalf of the brain behind everything NEYA, Mr. Femi Adeyemo.
I'm the brain. That's a small brain.
The brain, my head is the smallest one.
My troublesome.
Andrea said that she's busy, but she's going to come soon.
All right. She's not troublesome. Tell me. She's actually chairperson for 2020.
Okay, that's good.
The reason why she's here is for her to understand where.
How big we want it to be.
I've handed over the baton, so it's for you to deliver.
Did you tell you guys that Mrs. OPJC is panel moderator at the summit?
Oh, I miss.
Thank you
and my beautiful Mrs. Adioko.
You.
Sorry. How could I have forgotten? Last time I checked, you are still our daughter. Mrs. Olubayode. I said Mrs. Adeogun and
Okay, she protested.
she
That
protested
was her
her
maiden name. She was a maid when they.
Maybe they didn't okay now. Maybe they've not paid enough.
But we have
But-
no, my brother has paid. My brother paid in full. I appreciate you more than you can imagine. My Oga from Crescent. Crescent is also very close to mine. Apart from being Tams customers, they are also using our turnstile, our access control solution. We saw you in action. Your kids, how passionate they are about Mr. Ibrahim and his mathematical sagacity. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And that shows up in the award.
It shows up in the award. Yeah.
Thank you very much. We will then move on to the second.